Hey Pokemon trainers, Maniac here with GameAccess.net, talking about a cool seminar that Barnes & Noble held. For those of you who don't know, Barnes & Noble has actually been hosting these pop culture seminars all summer, ranging from a variety of topics from Star Wars to anime and manga, and I think they're going to round it out with Harry Potter later on. They actually did a seminar about Pokemon. No joke, actually of anything about Pokemon the Trading Card Game. They had a cool poster hanging up that you could take your picture with, and they were holding seminars from, I think it was like starting at like 4 o'clock on Saturday, to get people to come in so they could teach everybody how to play the actual Pokemon trading card game. I've been a Pokemaniac probably since the year 2000. I've been watching the animated series, been playing the video games, been watching the animated movies, been collecting some of the cards. For those of you guys who watch my card unboxings, I've been doing some of that. And I will be doing that again pretty soon with this box, if I haven't already done it already. I have to admit this, I don't know how to play the Pokemon trading card game. I know, right? Seriously. That's like just one thing I never learned. I just simply preferred actually collecting the cards, not playing. But, that having been said, I was really excited to see this. I had a lot of positive memories from the Target Pokemon Day and from the Toys R Us Pokemon Day especially. And even the GameStop Pokemon Day back in February, that I kind of thought, well, gotta celebrate this. It's not too often that major retailers acknowledge that gaming is a thing. And I always like to see how basically gaming-related events that take place in mainstream venues, it's good to know that there is a gaming community here where I live. I went to the event, and it was a pretty decent smattering of like really young kids and adults and stuff like that were participating. And we kind of sat down. They had some puzzles that they had printed out and stuff like that, and coloring Xeroxes for the kids. And I sat down with a guy who's probably looked to be about 50 years old or so, was familiar with Pokemon but hadn't played Pokemon Trading Card Game either. And we sat down and we basically tried to learn how to play together. We had they had given us some promo packs that they were using, and basically they were keeping these promo packs, but they gave us some temporary decks to screw around with and try to learn how to play. We both made mistakes. I ended up losing, I admit this, but it was cool to see exactly how it was that you played. You have to play energy, you have to play cards, what you do each hand, that sort of thing. Basically, it was slow learning, but. I mean, the last time I learned how to play a trading card game was, 4th gen Magic the Gathering, and this guy was another Magic the Gathering player. I also, if I remember correctly, I did learn how to play Alien vs. Predator game back in the day also. Pokemon plays completely differently than both of those games, so that was very surprising indeed. After I had finished my round with the guy who was also trying to learn with me, there were some kids that came in that actually did know how to play. They came in and they just wiped the floor with us. So that was pretty fun, I thought. The event itself was fun. It was clear, at least to the Barnes & Noble that I went to, that the people that were organizing the event locally were not fans of were not Pokemon fans. So they themselves honestly did not know how to play. That's why I had to learn how to play we kind of had to do a little bit of like a jerry-rigging as we try to figure out how to play together. Although the guys were very open about giving us their tip sheets and stuff like that, so we had at least some guidelines to go by. That was fun. That was really fun, actually. Basically learning how to play. Anybody that participated in the event or bought anything from starting on that day for at least another couple of days after that was granted a exclusive download code for Pokemon Trading Card Game online. Those codes were given away to anybody that bought a Pokemon Trading Card Game object that valued over $11.95. That included stuff that was on sale. So anybody that picked up anything, they had the new Venusaur, they had pack, they had the new Ho-Ho and Lugia pack. So there was a lot of cool packs that they actually had for sale. And that would have been, that were valid for the promotion. And I picked up this, and I'll probably be doing an unboxing of this later. So that I think was pretty cool. And yeah, I had fun. I had fun at the event itself. I thought it was really cool. But let's be honest, in comparison, Barnes & Noble really didn't give anything away. at least not to participants for the event itself. And that was a bit disappointing. I know that GameStop back in February were giving away posters for anybody that bought anything. Target was giving away visors and, you know, promo trading cards in March. And both in February and April, Toys R Us was giving away a variety of different promo cards. And I hope they continue to do that, because that'd be really cool to see them give away. I know there's more promo cards that Toys R Us Canada has been giving away. I'd like to see more of those given away for Toys R Us in the United States. So I'm looking forward to more of these events throughout the year, because this truly is like a year of Pokemon. Overall, I'd like to see other venues actually get into this and start doing more video game stuff, but I really want to see Toys R Us do another Pokemon Day, because I think that they were doing it out of all the venues that were doing Pokemon Days this year. Toys R Us, it seems, was doing it the best. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Until next time, guys, my name is Maniac, just trying to be the very best like no one ever was. Take care. Over and out.